just want to debate this here picture. Let's see if anybody out there would like to have a cool, common, collective debate. Young, what's going on, man? I'm a flat earther out here. I'm out here debating this picture behind me. Yeah, if you're a glober, I prefer to y'all and call you guys gloobers. If you're a gloober and you believe in the globe, you're free to come up here. We can have a debate about this. Anybody out there that feel and think differently behind me about this picture, you can come on up here and we can debate it. I am a 100% flat earther out here, y'all. Believe this. Let's hold a little debate about it. Flat earth versus globe earth. How you doing?
Move. I'm well. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great.
Awesome. Awesome. You
Yes.
look like you're in good spirits or feeling good today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause this is about to be a wonderful live.
Awesome. I did want to I just have concerns and things about, the flat earth sphere earth theory. So your take on things is the earth is flat, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So could you kind of just educate me on why you believe that? I agree,
But look
but
here.
I just want to hear something outside of my own thoughts.
Oh, gravity doesn't exist, miss, at all. How can it exist? Do they have anything to show us and prove to us that it do? And without your gravity, how can you live on a ball?
Hmm.
But I'm actually looking for people that believe in the globe and want to come up and hold debates. That's what I'm looking
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll come down so that you can,
for. You can, I mean, you gonna see the reasons why I believe. If you stick around and stuff. I'm not trying to give all that up and put it out there right now. I'm looking for the people that believe in this globe and want to try to debate me and defeat me because I've been out here defeating them all. Yeah, come
hmm
on back up here, man. Let's rerun it. Yeah, come get this work though. Don't be scared, because I know what I'm talking about, and I know how to present it the right way. Period, man. Come on up here. Let's work. Get these people a show. Let's go. No need to be scared, because I'll do this for real. But yeah, miss. Don't worry. You feel me? I'm gonna break it all the way down and everything. If you stick around, you gonna see it. But I ain't
Okay.
trying to do that because they like to, what these people like to do, the Gloobers, they like to sit back, yeah, wait for you to speak. They like to build up a plan in their head, cause and then they get a little hard and want to jump in. It's not, I don't get down like that. Yeah, I jump in immediately. I don't need to hear what you speaking upon or what you saying, cause I already got my plan literally in my head. So I don't need to work off of what you saying. Real, for real, for real. Different. But
Yeah, I definitely did get it. Okay.
I'm debating flat Earth versus globe Earth, you guys. This is what I'm debating. Flat Earth versus globe Earth. I'm a flat earther. Anybody, anyone that believe in the globe, you free to come up here. Let's debate. I want to have a casual, logical debate. You make a statement, I respond. I make a statement, you respond. Basically, what I mean by respond, I'm not asking you a question. That's not my statement. You present your evidence for globe Earth. I present my evidence for flat Earth. And the people will be the judge. Whoever the people decides information sounds better is the winner. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how I feel. It's all about what the people think. Literally. The debate is flat Earth versus globe Earth, everyone. Everybody. Flat Earth versus globe Earth. Present your globe Earth evidence. I'll present my flat Earth evidence. And we gonna see who the people think is right. It's not what me and you think. What the people. But miss, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna let the next person up. See if they want to really hold a debate behind
Okay.
this.
My name is Queen. It's nice to meet you.
No problem. It's nice to meet you too, Quinn.
All right.
Let's see what these fellas want to do. Alex, I've seen you before. What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
What's up, Alex? I've seen you before, man. Yeah, I'm a flat earther, man. I know you gonna try to stand for the globe. It's okay, but anyway, let's have a logical, casual debate, bro.
Let's do it. So, what's your evidence that the Earth is flat?
Gravity doesn't exist. I don't have to give you my evidence, sir. Actually, sir, you present your evidence for globe Earth, and I will present my evidence for flat Earth.
No, I just asked you to go first. You said that gravity doesn't exist. That's a claim you got
Oh,
to
no
substantiate.
problem, sir. I'll go first. No problem. Gravity doesn't exist due to the fact there is no element we can hold in our hand physically and literally test it and see gravity emitting from the element, literally. But electromagnetism through magnetics. And we can literally pick up two magnets and see mass affecting mass right before our eyes. Go ahead,
What
sir.
do you mean mass affecting mass?
Go ahead, sir. It's your turn.
I'm gonna straw man you on that because that makes no sense. What do you mean by mass affecting mass?
Sir, present your evidence.
I'm just asking you to describe what you mean by that. It shouldn't be
I'm
that
not
hard.
describing anything, sir. This is a debate. Present your globe Earth evidence, sir.
Are you aware of what a rebuttal is in a debate?
They actually included that after they presented this globe Earthian, sir, because they couldn't win. So once again, present your evidence.
That doesn't make sense, though. You know that, right?
Present your evidence, sir. You have no evidence, and this debate is over. I'm gonna move on to the next guest, sir.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't have any evidence. I'm saying that doesn't make sense, right? So my
Present
rebuttal
your
would be,
evidence.
sure, I can explain to you how that doesn't work, right? So, electromagnetism has nothing to do with mass. It has to do with, as you know, it's in the name, magnets, right? So it doesn't affect mass. It affects an electromagnetic field around the objects. It has nothing to do with gravity. So a lot of flat earthers I've talked to believe that the universe works off of buoyancy or
Sir,
electromagnetism.
sir, make a statement, please. I'm not. We don't want to hear a lecture. Make a statement.
I'm just describing to you how you're wrong.
Thank you. Okay, we understood. That was his statement. He described that I'm right. He mentioned electromagnetism, all magnetic effects,
Sorry, did I
literally.
describe that you're
Thank you,
right?
sir. I'm talking. I'm talking, sir.
I did
All,
that
sir, excuse me.
right wrong.
Sir, all magnetic effects literally reside within electromagnetism. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
Okay, so have you ever looked through a telescope before?
Is that your statement, sir?
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, that's his statement. I do not care about his question, you guys. I'm here to present my evidence for flat Earth. I can literally look out 30 miles and see beyond 600 feet of curvature. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
So you just admitted that there is curvature. Okay. Well, then we don't really have to have a debate, right?
Once again, that was his statement. I will re-present my last statement to clarify. I can look out 30 miles and see beyond 600 feet of what's supposed to be proclaimed curvature. So there's no curvature there. That is debunked. Go ahead, sir. You have the ground.
Okay, so if you've ever looked through a telescope before, you'd understand that there's 6 other planets in our solar system, right? All of them appear to be cylindrical, oblate spheroids. So how do you explain the fact that every other object in the universe, according to gravity, follows the law of gravitation, but our planet is an exception to that rule?
That was his statement. That was his statement. Gravity do not exist. Once again, I'm going to
You
reiterate.
could say gravity doesn't exist
Sir,
all you
sir, it's my turn to speak. Sir,
answer my question.
it's my turn to speak. Excuse
This
me.
this is not how the
Sir,
debate's
I will let you
my
down
question.
and move on to the next guest if you will not be
Dude,
logical.
you're not gonna get anywhere
Sir, if
if
you're
you
not
continue.
going to be logical, I will let you down. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm trying to have real logical debate here. Make it make sense. Thank you. Now, sir, this man just said, I'm reiterating my statement, literally. Once again, gravity does not exist because there is no physical element that we can hold in our hands that we can literally
You can't
test.
you can't hold
Excuse me, sir.
electromagnetism
Sir,
either.
sir, thank you.
Sir,
Excuse me.
you
I'm
can't
trying
hold
to speak.
electromagnetism.
Sir, I will let you down if you do
Can
not
you
want to
hold
have
electromagnetism?
logical debate, sir. I will let
This
you
is
down.
logical
Sir,
on my
thank
on
you.
my behalf.
I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna let you down, sir.
Feel free, man. You're wrong though.
Yeah, you're
Do
wrong.
some
You can't
research, bro.
keep me. This is
Please
why you keep speaking over me. You know I'm right.
do
Anyway,
some research, bro. Humble yourself.
sir,
Do some.
do
You
some
can't see.
research and find the
You can't see
gravitational element.
electromagnetism. You're saying that you
Oh
can't
my
see
God,
gravity.
I don't
You
know.
can.
Argue. All you trying to do is argue. That's all you guys can do because you have nothing. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
What's going on, Richard? I'm a flat earther. I believe the earth is flat. I'm looking to hold casual and logical debate to make a statement behind your globe. I will make a statement behind my flat earth.
Okay, rules seem fair enough. Um, I'm able. My statement is I'm able to see. The Hubble telescope is able to see up to 4.8 billion light years away and see every star in our galaxy and beyond. Yet it's unable to see our sun at night.
That's your statement, sir?
That's my statement.
Okay. There is no man that has ever traveled out hundreds of light years to prove their claim for anything being hundreds of light years away. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
Sure. People way smarter than us have established years ago that the Earth was round. Pythagoras and the Pythagorean theory being one.
Some people just made all that stuff up, everyone. None of it has ever been claimed. It's literally just a story. No lie. You ever heard of the Cinderella story? That is literally what that is. It's no proof behind it. It's a story. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
You have the floor.
All right. Flat earthers want us to believe that there's an impenetrable dome over the earth, yet somehow meteorites get through.
Meteorites are all fake. I have the video posted on my page. They are giant coils they drop in the sky over people's heads and make people think there is something coming in. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
Okay. Um, there is a swamp curry tree in New Zealand that was buried 26 feet under the ground. It's 1,500 years old and was alive at the period where the poles shifted, which caused radiation in the tree rings. And that's how you prove that the poles shift every so often, and that the world has a magnetic poles
You said magnetic pole. I'm glad you mentioned that. Great, sir. Great, great, great.
pole.
Yes, sir.
North and South Pole, which a magnet creates
My turn,
two.
sir. Sir, you made your statement.
Sure.
It's my turn. It's my turn, sir. You made your statement. Magnetic poles. We understand. This is flat Earth magnetic tower in the center of flat Earth over in Antarctica. Yes, where they teach and tell everybody it's a frozen wasteland. No, you guys. It's a plush, green, yes, livable continent, literally. This is the magnetic tower for flat Earth right here. It's pros being proclaimed magnetic poles of the Earth. Yes, this is the magnetic tower. This is how everyone stays grounded on flat Earth. Yes, you guys. Go ahead, Richard. You have the floor.
Sure. Magnetism is what controls things that are metal or ferrous, and gravity affects things that are wood and not metal, which actually hold wood to the ground. It's two different things.
My turn. All right. Everything here on Earth comes from the Earth. The Earth is naturally and literally magnetic. So that means everything here on Earth is magnetic to a certain extent. Go ahead, Richard. You have the floor.
Okay. Um, let's see. Um, a magnet requires two poles to work. On a flat scale, there's not two poles on that model. That's my statement.
Sir, for one and for two, the magnetic pole, the center in the middle of flat Earth, it emits every magnetic pole that you can think of. Do you understand this? We don't need two poles because it's all happening from one on flat Earth. This is why they created and made up, yeah, two poles to make everyone be confused and think there will need to always be two poles. But no, actually, it doesn't need to be at all. It don't even have to exist. Two, we need one. As long as one can generate the force that we need to be pulled and renaissance upon our bodies to keep us grounded, we'll be a okay. We don't need two poles, not flat Earth. But go ahead, sir.
No magnet works with just one pole. The polarity, even a flat magnet, it must have two poles in order to work.
Once again, magnetics are very, very, yes, different. They work in their own ways, mysteriously, no game. And everyone knows this. All elements that are magnetic just do what they do, and no one even knows
Wait.
behind how they do.
Okay.
But,
Don't
sir,
mean to be disrespectful or condescending, sir, but they just do what they do is not very, very well. I mean, a magnet literally has to have two poles for it to work,
we,
a positive and a negative. Even on a
my
flat
point,
magnet, they
sir,
push each other or they attract each other.
sir, my point behind me saying they do what they do is the fact that me, you, nor science didn't create them. That's why. Did it? Did you? Did science? Did I?
Well, no, but it has to have a positive and an opposite.
Sir, it don't. How do you, sir? Once again, did you create it? Did science?
Negative,
Did I? You
negative.
understand this?
Okay. Um,
So you can't
okay.
take
Well,
from me
the
how a magnet
magnetic pole
works.
shifts
I
every
can't
year
tell.
at the rate of 30 feet per year. It's heading towards Russia at the rate of 30 feet per year right now. It's in the Bay of Canada. It's not in, there's an actual geographical North Pole, and then there's the magnetic North Pole. And every year that you have to get, they have to know exactly where that's at, or the GPS on your car will be wrong. You won't land at the right place on your GPS for airports. Captains of boats, they pay real close attention to this every year because it helps with their navigation.
Every aircraft on the Earth literally has a flat Earth map within its autopilot system and a gyroscope. And no pilot ever has to pitch down. They only pitch up.
Okay. There was a plane in 1968 that was a modified B 52 that went all the way circumference around the Earth, flying from the North to South Pole. There's also a 1970 flight TWA Flight 50 as well that was well documented in 1977 that did it and took 54 hours. There was also the Polar Express in 2018, and these are all flights that went all the way around the world from North to South Pole and flew all the way around that way.
They claim gravity to be bending and warping space and time in the beginning of time. But yet gravity has no force and it can't bend nor warp anything. But magnetic waves have radiation waves that literally emits from the earth all the way out into the vacuum of space. And we can literally use that as a formula to bend space and time. Go ahead, you have the floor, sir.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what you said. Okay. Um, let's see. When it is, I'm in Texas, and I'm in East Texas, and when it's 6 p.m. here, or I'm sorry, when it's 12 noon here, it's 6 p.m. in Scotland, and the sun lands in both places at 9:30. How is this possible on a flat scale? Oh, I'm sorry. I just won't ask you. I'll just make the statement.
There is no element you can pick up physically and hold within your hands to test any type of gravitational force is emitting from, literally. But I can literally get two magnets and perform magnetics and showing them affecting mass through magnetics. Sir, you have the floor.
Everything I say, you talk about magnets, but I'm not even talking about gravity or magnets. I'm asking about how the sun is going down the same place.
I'm not here to answer your questions. You are here to present your evidence for the globe Earth.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Um, the star is the only is the our sun is the only star that I can't see at night.
That was your statement, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. People in Africa and people in Australia from a certain location in Australia can see the same stars that others shouldn't be able to see, like the Southern Cross.
I
You have the
can't see the
floor.
sun at night.
That was your statement? All right. Once again, there is no element we can literally physically hold in our hand that emits gravity alone, and we can test and we can say, yes, this is the element that emits gravity. Where is this element?
What if it's too heavy for you to pick up and put in your hand?
We can break a piece off. Duh. But yes, sir. Where is this element?
All right. Well, I mean, if you're not answering questions, and you just
No,
we're
no.
making statements,
You don't answer any
then I
questions
guess
about
I'll
the
pretty much have
role
made all the statements. You
gravity
can
plays.
test curve. You can test curve by taking two
You-
18-inch sticks.
Then you guys
One
ask the
have one
wrong
person.
questions. Y'all ask questions as if we
Sorry.
created the earth. Y'all ask questions as if people created the earth. Well, what answer this?
Well,
Why
you
does
know,
you
just
ask?
your thing
Listen, one
debating this
second. Hey,
picture. Can I ask you?
Richard,
Sure. Go
let
ahead.
me. You ask why questions. You got to understand. There's no need to be asking any question with a why. What do you mean why? You can't. No one can give you the answer to why anything does what it does or how it does what it does. Truthfully, all we know is how it do and what it do and how it reacts to certain things. Why it does that? No one can give you the answer to that because they did not create it. Do you understand that?
Well, I will agree with you in that we're all just living in a man-made system, and our perception of those things and how they work, even a compass or
Or
whatever my
did
idea
you
is,
recollect what
it
I
is
just said?
man-made.
Richard, did you recollect what I just said? You cannot
Sure,
ask me why anything. Do you understand this?
sure. If that's
All
the way
you
you
can
want to play it, no
do,
problem.
one second,
So let
Richard.
me ask you this: where? How
Richard,
about the
one
word where?
second, sir. I'm trying to help you present
Sure,
your evidence. All you can do, whatever you're trying to ask why behind,
okay,
present that why in a statement. That's what
cool.
you do, sir. That's. I mean, it's common. I'm not
Sure,
my
sure, sure.
sense, but it's the best way for you to go about it because I can't. No one here can answer why. Did you
Okay,
create it?
fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
gotta make
Uh,
it make sense, though, right?
sure, sure, sure. How about like where? Like where is the picture of behind you that's the flat Earth?
What are you saying? You want to see a flat Earth model? You like,
Yeah, like
sir?
show me a picture that kind of looks like that one that's like drawn up, and NASA took the time to CGI it. You know,
No, I'm not
real
doing
nice
that
looking
right
flat
now.
Earth picture.
I
Can
can
I
see
see that?
myself glitching. It's like you guys are trying to mass report me or something, trying to report me for false information or
I
something.
wouldn't
So
think
no, I'm
that.
not. No, but sir, you are looking at a flat Earth picture. Don't you see? This is a flat circle,
Hmm,
literally.
interesting. Well, I don't see all the countries there. I don't see everybody there. I
It's
just
all
see one
right.
half of it looks like, was that Italy or Turkey hanging down there, or Florida? What is that?
What other evidence do you have to back up
Okay.
your whole
If
point?
you take two, if you take two sticks, both 18 inches long, and you bury one near the equator and one up north or south, at 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock or whatever time, you measured you bury 6 inches and you leave the other foot sticking out, and you measure the shadows. If the measurements are the same, then you live on a flat Earth. If the measurements are different, that proves curve.
I do not prove any curve because you can literally look out 30 miles and look beyond 600 feet of curvature. Curvature debunked. Go ahead, sir.
The human eye, the naked human eye, I don't believe that can see 30 miles.
Sir, you can literally put something out on the ground 30 miles away from you, get a telescope, zoom in on it. You should not be able to do that because it should be beneath 600 feet of curvature.
Sure, but just like you said about the telescope, you can't go there and see that with your eyes, so we don't know it doesn't exist.
We have the Earth calculator, the Earth curvature calculator on the internet, sir. Yeah, tells us literally everything we need to know. So it doesn't matter how you feel or what you think, honestly. But yes, sir, you have the floor.
Sure, Google was just made by man, and it's just binary codes, ones and zeros.
This is just like the gravitational formula.
Well, the difference is if the internet shuts down, nothing happens. But if gravity turns off, I think they're going to notice a big difference.
How will we notice a big difference when gravity is so weak? Gravity is the weakest
Hmm.
proclaimed force ever to be in existence. Electromagnetism is the strong force, sir. So actually, we wouldn't feel or know anything changed.
Well, you were right about what you said in a way. about the gravity in your hand, you can't test that force. But if you let go of what's in your hand, then you do test that force.
Sir, did you not just hear what I said? Gravity is the weakest known proclaimed to be force that don't have an element for it. Yes, that is written down. Do you understand this? So if anything happened to gravity, if it disappeared, we wouldn't even feel it nor know it. And it's not real. It's just a story, literally. And I don't buy it, and it's boring. Gravity story is lame. The gravity story is worse than Snow White. I would rather listen to a Winnie Pooh story than listen to
So you
someone
think
try to tell me the
magnetism
formula
keeps you to
story
the ground?
behind gravity, sir.
What can I ask you? Just what do you think holds you to the ground?
Electromagnetism. Once again, sir, that gravity story
Your
is
body's
lame.
not a magnet. Your body's not metal.
There's elements that are magnetic within all of us. Your gravity story, lame though.
Why doesn't a magnet stick to your body then?
I'm not answering your questions. Back up your globe. Your gravity story,
Um,
bonk. Your gravity story, boof.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we covered it all. I appreciate you
You
telling me how
got
you
to
don't think
back
the
up your gravity.
gravity is. Thank you for having me. I do appreciate you coming in. I would suggest trying to learn how some of the things work on a globe so you're able better to explain it on a flat scale to get people better understanding. Because as a globe person, I did look into the flat Earth, and I had to go back and relearn what I learned in grade school. And
I hear
I
you.
think that everybody that
The
always says that you're being
fact that
indoctrinated,
you
they
have
want to use
no
the same thing.
gravitational element, you literally just running on believing a fantasy. Where is the source of your belief, sir?
Well, force. What do we know about force? It equals
That the
what? Mass plus
source.
acceleration, right?
Where is the source of your belief? Where's your
Well, if you fall
source?
down on your face, it's going to hurt
Where
really
is
bad,
your
and
source?
we call that gravity.
Sir, where is your source of your gravity? The source. Where does it start? What's its element? We should be able to find its element here on Earth, where it emits from. Where is it?
Force plus mass,
Where is the element? Did you? I'm
mass times force, I guess,
sir. Where's the
is
element?
force.
Focus, sir. Element. Where is
Well,
it?
there is no element called gravity
So it doesn't exist.
on the
Literally,
table of
yes,
contents.
song. Sorry, y'all saying the nonsense, boy. Gotta make it make sense.
Hello?
Sir, can you stay on point and on track? When I say element, can you pick up on element? Is that okay for you? Can you do that?
Yeah, I know what an
Oh,
element is.
let's have a logical debate. That's what I'm talking about. Someone that
Wait,
goes logic.
what are you debating about this?
Sir, you was just in my guest box watching my live and you don't know what I'm debating.
The flat earth theory?
So you know what I'm debating.
Okay, I was just making sure.
So present any evidence you have for the globe, sir, and I'll present my flat earth evidence.
Well, I was saying about what the last guy was saying. You were saying there's no element that makes gravity. Everything that's mass has gravity. It's just a very small amount.
But it must be an element behind, this gravity in order for any and everybody to have an understanding behind what is really going on with gravity and where is it coming from. You know?
It's just coming from the mass of an object. That everything has gravity.
Right.
It's just
What's the specific elemental object? Where is this specific elemental object that we can physically test and perform gravitational tests through and from? Where
but
is it?
there's no element.
So if there's no element, there's no source, and this don't exist, and they just
It's
make
just mass.
up. Well, I'm gonna make up yada, and yada it works off mass. Okay, I'm gonna create a formula behind it, and everyone's gonna believe it because I said it works off mass, and I have a formula that adds up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it works.
yada. I'm deleting gravity, and now we have yada. Y'all talking about y'all? Yeah, man, yada out here. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't got no proof of their gravity, so I can just make up whatever as well. Yada. You dig? Yeah. Y'all don't have no proof. Everyone's claiming it, going behind it, loving it. Yeah, love yada now. Y'all dig? Yeah, man, I'm gonna write yada da formula up. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, man, the real way. Yada da. Yeah, we gonna wake them all the way up, babe. Yeah, because they have nothing behind it. They just want us to believe in a story. Say less. We gonna all start making our own stories, y'all, on Seekers. What y'all want the next name to be? We got yada da. What y'all want the next name to be, man? Go ahead, y'all tell me, man. Y'all let me know the next day.
All right. Well,
it's gonna be real peer reviewed by the flat earthers and everybody else that want to review it. Just
if
like
the Earth
y'all.
is flat, how come planes don't just fly over it or like off
Name
the
it
edge?
God. You right. We're gonna call this one God, actually, sir. We're gonna call it God. Yes. We're naming it God. You know, yeah. You know, we're gonna call it Yahweh after that. You feel me? You know, yes, sir. You know, then after that, we're gonna call it blah blah blah. Blah 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 gonna have its own little formula. Gravity done. Yeah, it's done now. Oh, let's work, y'all. Come on. We gonna bring in the blah blah. You feel me? Yeah. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor. My bad.
How do planes not just fly over the edge and into space then?
Because the edge is turning up and me with the dome. But yes, sir. Can you present anything behind your gravity?
It's mass. You know, it's proven that it's mass.
It's actually not proven, sir, because there is no proof to prove anything behind it. Because we need an element for us to have physical proof behind whatever they're claiming to be here, presenting and emitting a force from it. We must be able to physically hold this element and test it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know we're gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense. Just because they say it exists, it exists. No, y'all, we're not just about to be believing anything. Just because somebody make up a lie about you, it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm genuinely curious. Like, so you don't think gravity is real?
Sir, 1 second. Sir, you've been watching my live. You know what's going on here. Present your evidence for the globe, sir.
My evidence for the globe? Well, it's not flat. I don't even understand how, like, the thought process that the Earth is flat. Like,
Sir, do you have any evidence for the globe?
gravity. I kind of, that's all I really heard you talking about. I watched your live stream for about 30 seconds. Heard you saying some stuff about gravity.
Sir, 1 second, sir. Present. You say your statement is gravity.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure, we can use that.
Pause. Thank you. That's your statement. Okay.
So,
now,
who are you to say it's false?
Sir.
Because I could just say you're false.
We're holding a logical debate, sir. Logical debate. You say your
It is
statement.
I say my statement. Debate is one that.
Sir, if you don't want to hold a logical debate, I'll let you down. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I want to hold a logical debate, not argumentative or anything like that. Just a cool, casual logic. Put logic behind this debate.
Well, logic would be.
You claim gravity, sir. There is no element I can physically hold in my hand, like how I can hold a magnet.
Yes. You can hold
gravity.
You can hold any type of material whatsoever, and it has a small trace of gravity. That is proven. However, the fact that Earth, how big it is, would only pull you down at a force of 9.8 meters per second, with the size of Earth, the little rock you hold in your hand is not going to give you a solid example, because the gravity of Earth is so much greater. I mean, gravity is literally in everything, from a little tiny rock you pick up on the sidewalk to our sun. I always stay in orbit with it.
Sir, you're supposed to make a statement, sir. A statement, sir. Not to give us a
well, that's just
essay.
Not just a statement. That was just factual.
No, but we need you to summarize it into a statement. Make a statement.
Okay, a statement
You already
is
did, sir. It's my
that
turn.
there
My
is.
turn, sir. You was just
Oh,
talking. It's my turn. I'm just, letting you know. Just letting you know. It's my turn. Now, this story he just said, literally just a story that was so lame and boring. I'm not buying it. I'm pretty sure no one's buying it. It was literally nothing but a story, no more, no less. A story, because there is no physical evidence behind anything they proclaim for gravity to be. I cannot pick up the gravity. I can't pick up the gravitational element. Where is it at? Can y'all let me know? Please point me in
so
the direction of
uh,
this gravity element. Where is it? I've never even heard of it. Can you let me know the gravity element, sir? If there's no element, gravity doesn't exist.
gravity exists in every element. How do you think that you don't float off into space right now?
Electromagnetism, sir. Where
Okay,
is
so
the
why does the
gravity,
feather
sir?
fall when I drop it?
Sir,
Because
where
it
is
doesn't.
the
It's not.
gravity?
It's
Where's
not
this
magnetic.
gravity element?
Gravity is in every element.
Where is the gravity specifically element, sir? Where is the specific gravitational element? The specific gravity element. We don't want. Oh, it can get. Okay. That sounds good. That's a story. Okay. That's your
No,
story.
but
You like your story, stick to your story. But I don't like it. It
it's
sounds
no. It's
boring
just.
and odd. Where
I'm
is
sorry.
the
It sounds
element?
boring, but like, no. What I'm saying is technically on a technicality, you could say every element is the element of gravity because
No,
everything
you
in
can't,
the
because
universe
there is
carries a
no
certain
element.
amount of mass. And
You
mass
cannot say that.
translates
That's
back
another
to
lie.
gravity.
That's another
No,
lie.
no,
Literally,
that's not.
sir, that's a lie. Where is the specific gravitational element?
Every
Where is it?
element has a certain anything with mass.
Sir,
I
where's the specific gravitational element? The specific. This only this element emits gravity. Where is this element?
well, that would if I were to say literally anything, it would be false because everything in the known universe has a level of gravity except for antimatter, which technically collides and explodes with literally anything that you could see or touch, and we wouldn't be able to effectively touch
So
it. But
where is this element, sir? Where can we
in
pick
everything,
this?
it's in everything.
Sir, let me finish speaking. Where is this element though? So we can go pick it up physically, hold it, touch it, test it, and see gravity having an effect coming from it. Where is this element? Without the element, it don't exist and it's still a story.
It's everything.
That's a
I
story.
I'm trying to understand. I don't know what story you're talking about. I'm trying to
What you're
understand your
saying is a story.
perspective, but gravity is in everything. The same way you would say everything has weight.
That's a story, sir. You're not giving me no proof. You're just saying words out your mouth. I need proof. Where's the
No, that's
proof?
like, would you say that you're completely weightless?
I just told you I stay down due to electromagnetism. Where is your proof for gravity?
So,
Proof. Not a story. Proof. Physical, actual, touchable, tangible proof. Where
okay,
is
so you
it?
say we stick to the ground from
Sir,
magnetism. So
do you have any elemental proof for gravity? If there's no elemental proof, your gravity doesn't exist.
literally anything you see on an elemental table, the table of elements, hydrogen,
None of them say
helium,
gravity.
literally every element,
None of them
anything
say
you've ever
gravity.
touched, seen,
None of them
felt in
say
your
gravity.
entire life has a level of gravity in it.
Sir,
That is just straight fact.
none of them elements say gravity.
Yeah, it's that little number up in the top corner, the atomic mass. That number
Right, sir.
is
Once again,
literally
story.
effectively telling you if you had enough of this stuff to where you could feel a pull just because,
That's a
humans aren't the center of the
story.
universe and we can't just see and feel everything. I mean, we know that
Sir, hey,
visual
my
light
guy,
is a
Peyton,
percentage
Peyton,
of all those
Peyton, Peyton,
stuff.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Did you when you first came up here? I let you know. I'm looking for logical. You hear me? Not somebody that's going to diatribe, rant and rave. No, I don't want you to be up here ranting and raving, bro. No diatribe. If you know what you're saying, you don't need to diatribe. You do not need to just keep blurting stuff out if you know you're right. You know that? The only time you have to do that when you're trying to get anything out amongst the masses that you think the people will fall for and believe. But when you know what you're saying, you stick to that statement because you know. So, sir,
Yeah,
can you make
you're
one
asking for a
statement
logical.
that holds,
You're
sir?
asking for a logical
Sir,
debate.
can you make one statement that holds logical proof?
Everything I have said, bro.
Everything you
Everything I
said
have.
was a fantasy, a story made up. Literally,
Then
there's
can you
no
give me? Okay, where's your proof of
magnets.
magnets? Okay,
Yeah,
so why does the magnet stick to your hand when you hold it? And why
sir,
does
sir,
a tree still fall when you cut it down?
Peyton, listen, my guy. Like, what's rough with you people, man? You guys gotta calm down. Make a statement, bro, behind your globe Earth. That's it. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. Straight up.
Okay,
Do it.
I make my statement is gravity.
That's fine. But where is your gravitational element?
It's in all elements. It's in all mass. That's my statement.
That's your
That's my
statement. Okay.
rebuttal statement.
That's fine, sir. There is no gravitational element. So this means gravity, its formula, is all just a made up hoax. Literally, it's a hoax that was pushed and presented on into the masses to make you believe you're living on a globe and keep you in the matrix. Literally,
So
think about it. There is nothing you can physically touch, hold, see behind this supposed to be gravity. It's a fantasy. It's a
yeah, you
story.
touch it every
Winnie
day.
the Pooh story is better than this.
You
Snow White story is better than gravity.
you touch
Cinderella story is
touch
better than
something with
gravity's.
gravity every single day.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Electromagnetism.
Do you not
Where
walk
is
on the
your?
planet?
There is. Oh, that's your statement. Oh, right, sir. There is no. Once again, there is no gravitational element anybody on Earth can pick up and hold in their hands to
That's because
test and prove gravity is having any effect nowhere on Earth. So how can gravity be here on Earth?
gravity is in everything, bro.
Yada is in everything, bro. Yada is in everything.
Yeah, we'll call it yada da if you want
Yup.
to, but
I'm gonna
I
call it
don't know if
God. God
it's
is
like
in everything. You
I don't
right.
know if it's
God is
shown
in
for your
everything. You are right. You are right. God is in everything. Father God is in everything. You
like
right.
I'm not religious personally. Um
Father God
but
is in everything. You right.
no,
I'm a,
it's
that's, yeah,
you
you
have to
right.
have a logical conversation, but then you conduct yourself in a way that's like you only believe in what you're saying is factual, and then you just want to disregard what anyone else says,
I don't,
and then
sir, your
it
feelings
pretty
don't
much
matter.
makes
Sir, your
you seem
feelings
a
do
little
not
ignorant.
matter up here, sir. It's about your evidence and facts. That's all it's about. Evidence
I
and
know,
facts.
and I'm telling
Feelings
you,
do not matter up here, sir.
homie, there's everything with mass has a gravitational pull. Otherwise, we would launch
Sir,
out into space because the sun wouldn't be
sir,
able to. That's how we stay in orbit.
sir, you said that already before, sir. Sir, once again, you have no gravitational element. You have no
There
element,
doesn't have
sir,
to be an
that we
element.
can literally hold and test and see and with our own two eyes. All you have is a fantasy to present amongst us. That's it. A story. That's it.
Okay.
Mass affecting mass will show us the elements so we can actually test this. We need
Well,
to physically be able
it's
to
in.
test it. Otherwise, it's a fantasy.
Let me explain it to you this way. Maybe there is gravitational waves that could be seen with eyes, but here's the thing: is there is so little that humans can actually see. We only see a very small percentage of visual light, and we have like nine other like we have x-rays, gamma rays. You can't see those, right? So if there was gravitational waves and our eyeballs just aren't made to be able to see, then do you understand where I'm coming at with that? Is
That's your
like
statement?
and on
Hey,
and on top of that,
Peyton, it's my turn.
go
We're
for
not
it.
here to listen to an essay. Peyton,
Yeah.
yeah, none of that matters. There is no graviton There has never been a graviton. We will never see a graviton. This is how we really, literally, and know for an actual fact, gravity does not exist. Can we ever get or see a graviton? No, we won't, because it don't exist. Gravity don't exist. How can there be a force of something, even a gravitational wave, but yet there's no graviton? There's electrons, but we can't see a graviton.
I've
Go
never
ahead, Pey.
heard of a graviton.
I bet you haven't. Go ahead, Pey.
Yeah, that's wild. So here's my question: Is since you say that instead of gravity, let's replace it with your theory of the
God,
electromagnetic field,
God,
which is what keeps you
gravity
on the.
is God. We replace gravity for God. There's Father God and electromagnetism.
So electromagnetism, that's what you say keeps us on the planet, and we don't fly off into outer space from the lack of a downward force, right? So does
Statement.
that mean
Hey,
that everything in the universe
statement.
has an electronic?
Listen, brother. Our debate. It was cool. I had you up here for a while. I'm gonna let up the next guest though, so I'm gonna rotate just to keep it going, just try to keep it interesting and things, man. It was okay, debate though. It was all right, but I'm gonna rotate. It's okay, bro. You can jump back in the box. I'll let you back up. We can go again.
Hey, you take care, man. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yikes. I hope you see a physics lecture or, learn a little bit about astronomy. There's a lot to be learned out there. You seem
Now
pretty
we
young.
got an
I'm pretty
element.
young, and I know there's a lot I don't know out there, and I don't just assume that I know all facts in the world, but there are very few things that have been tried and proven.
If there's an element, there's nothing for me to work on. But it was nice chatting with you, bro.
Not everything.
Hi,
What's going on, man?
Mr.
What's
lostknowledge.
going on? Present your evidence for the globe, sir.
But you have your account back. About the gravity thing. Isn't gravity just a force?
Sir, present your evidence for the globe.
Right, no harm.
I'm hosting
The
debates.
the lunar eclipse when the Earth is between the sun and the moon.
That's your statement, sir?
Yeah.
You have an echo, sir. I'm gonna let you down. You can jump back in the box.
Jesus, what's going on, man?
How you doing, sir? I'm hosting debates. Flat Earth versus globe
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah. Nah, I'm understanding that. So I just need a little bit of information on your end for you to make a
Sir, I'm not
statement because
giving
I'm
you
trying to.
sir, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
giving you
I hear that you
information.
assume
I will
victory, but
let you
this is a
down.
debate.
Don't come up here
Let's
talking like
let's
that.
let.
I'm
We're trying to
apologizing.
debate. We're trying to debate, brother. So,
Yes,
but we're debating
present
something that we
globe
both.
Earth evidence, sir.
All right.
Present
So
globe Earth
so
evidence.
do would you say that it's okay to say that
I'm
we're
not
debating
saying
about something
anything.
that, all
I'm
right,
not
so
saying anything.
I'll make the statement and say that we're debating about something that you've also said we both don't know. Nobody here in here knows.
I know I can see beyond the
Right.
curvature, sir. So we do know
No,
actually.
no, no, no. I mean, you don't know what I believe in, but I see you mixing a lot of God, and so I'm just trying to figure
Sir,
out, do you
can
realize
you
that we're in
be
a
please,
realm? You
sir?
realize we're in a
Are
realm,
you a
right? So,
globe
okay.
earther, sir, or a flat earther? I'm listening to globe earthers. That's what
I'm a
I'm
God man. It's God. It's a God. It's a God fearing man versus a God fearing man here. So
Are
because
you religious,
I see
sir? Like what?
I'm
Are
very
you an
spiritual.
Are you
I
an
read the
religion?
Bible. I am very spiritual, my good sir. I believe in God.
So you know religion,
The same God that you speaking of, I know it
brother.
very
Slow
well.
down.
So
Slow down, bro. Learn how to
I
conversate. You say something, the person respond, then you continue.
I didn't finish making my point though.
Sir, say a
You're trying to
statement.
dictate the conversation.
Listen, Don, I'm not listening to no summaries. I'm not listening to
All
no
right, so I'll make a statement here.
make a
So
statement.
there So it doesn't seem that you actually state what the element of electromagnetism is.
I
That's a
don't
statement.
have to. That's your job to go figure it
I
out.
know I looked it up.
I want
I did
people
look
to
it up.
use their brains,
I
think.
did look it
That's the
up. I did
point.
look it up. But again, like you said, we did not create the earth, so we can't actually
Sir, I'm
say.
not answering no
So
question,
I'm
sir.
that's not a
Please
question. That's not a
present your
question. So can
evidence.
I
That's what
finish,
you
sir?
want to
Can
lead
I
to.
finish, sir,
I know where
please?
you're leading to.
Can
I'm
I,
listening.
I'm trying to get there, but you keep jumping in. So
Bro,
okay.
you over here
So
got some weird stuff going on. You like hack my live. I can't even take you off my live.
nah, I didn't hack your live,
What did
brother.
you
I
do, bro?
promise. I
You
didn't
did.
hack your live,
That's
bro.
why
That's
you just
God telling
said
you that
that.
you need to listen to this
That's why
thing.
you just said that. I promise.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm about
you
to end my
you
live. Y'all be right back.
look at him.